to Waterdeep, my friends. The city of splendors. And the crew known as Blackwell's Union made their way back to Trollskull Manor and nestled into their comfortable residence. Donovan, you dream of Arya, the Aasimar bard. Beautiful and statuesque, with vivid red hair that contrasts her silvery white skin. When she sings, her eyes glow a mesmerizing sapphire, and shimmering wings sprout from her back. And then you picture a song. And then your dream turns to you and Floon leaving a residence, only to find out it was a what's the word? A place where priests, a dormitory for priests. Anyway, you leave this dormitory for priests and laughing all the while. And then what else do you dream of, Donovan?
Berta.
Your dream turns to Berta.
Ah! She's a handsome woman.
Rhea dreams of a dwarven quest. Anything else pop into your dreams that night, Rhea? Recent events?
Just reminiscing our adventures in Blue Alley. And I also just get flashbacks of my family and just me when I was younger. But I wake up a bit puzzled and I'm not sure why or what it means. And there's not many pieces to the memory. It's just little fragments. So I'm just a little confused more than anything from that.
When you wake up in the middle of the night like that, you could have sworn there was someone just in the room. You wake up and you don't see anyone. Harlow, what does a halfling such as Harlow dream of this evening?
Probably just candy and cats.
Perfect.
I'm jealous.
Yay.
Joanna, with your fist held high, azurage gleaming, glowing blue light, you smash it down on the skull of this Duragar as it sprays blood in every direction, including all over yourself. And you turn to your party and you raise the side of your face to just show your teeth a little bit. And the sun glints off your teeth, making a sparkle. I imagine that's what you're dreaming of. Anything else? A recent event that pops into one of your dreams you want to describe?
I think from that scene, it sort of transitions into a flashback of her on the battlefield and all of those that she's slain in a similar way. And then it flashes again, and she has all of this gold around her. But no matter how much gold is around her and how much wealth surrounds her, she always has these memories of slaying in this very brutal way, one after the other.
And you wake up swearing that someone was just in the room. But as you clear the sleep out of your eyes to refocus, you do not see anyone there. You do hear the squeak of a rat.
Rats.
I promise it's not me or Chungus.
All right, so you guys sleep the night comfortably in your very nice accommodations in Trollskull Manor, and I assume you're going to assemble at some point in the tavern room downstairs, or you tell me. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'll wake everybody up. I'll save Aldous for last.
Turn the lights on in here. Let's see if I... There you go.
So we all got a full night's rest. So we all back at our max hit points.
Oh, boy. Is that how 5th edition works?
Yeah.
I believe so.
And spell slots. So for all you...
So.
I already did it, so.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys are so powerful. Hold on, let me prepare.
Let me add some shit. Yeah, I'll start with Harlow, and then work my way down to Joanna and Rhea, and let them know that we've got a breakfast engagement this morning. No rush, but and then I'll head into Aldous' study last after rapping on the door, and I'll of course knock at everyone's doors. I won't just let myself in.
So instead of the tavern room, actually, I could assume maybe you would meet just in the there's like an entrance room on the second floor, but the first floor of the manor proper. Let me get to it. There it is.
Yeah, that's our justice. That's our hall of justice.
And Donovan lights a couple of candles and sconces and lights it up. And you guys can meet in here, I guess.
All right.
Dun dun dun. Meeting of the friends. Look, you got a couple of bookcases here. The fireplace on this side. Another little cozy nook over here. Look, Aldous has his own little chair over here.
Yeah, I love it.
Super comfy. Oh, another bookshelf here. This is the back. This is the entrance. It's at the back of the building, or let's say on the opposite side from the entrance to the tavern.
Mm-hmm. I imagine that like we can put all like the books that are for public use, you know, in this room.
Cool. You got some fictional stuff, a little bit of nonfiction, a little bit of fiction. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the entrance way to where you guys
cool picture
residences.
Yeah,
look at that. Yeah, to get to the second floor you have to go outside. You can't get there from the first floor. From the tap room you have to go to that back door to get up to the second floor.
right.
Thank you, Steve, for providing the excellent imagery.
Cool picture.
All right, so be the architects of your day. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm sorry to wake everyone up so early. I'm guessing everyone got at least enough sleep and time to study and pray. But I see an opportunity for us to maybe make some more money. Something I'm in short supply of. In addition to following up with Rhea's quest to find the Stone of Golorr, we've received a request from the Castellanter Villa. I can't help but think that that has something to do with us making some money. Perhaps we stop there for a breakfast. The food there was fantastic at the Midwinter Gala when I was there. And then off to lunch with Zardos. And I'm not quite as confident in his food, but if it's free, it's free.
It's more so to see what he has to say. But yeah, that does sound good to me.
It's more so for the free food for me, but it sounds good to me.
And at least we'll meet Zartos with a full stomach.
Yeah, if there's no food, we can fill up with the Cancellanders, like I did. Unless anyone else has any objections, Rhea, if you'll help me get the carriage readied for our trips about today, and then we'll
Most definitely.
And we'll figure out the rest as we go. Oh, this is exciting.
All right.
All right, so you want to go outside, get in the carriage?
Sure
Let's
do.
do it.
Where are you headed? Did I miss that? Did you say where you're just getting in the carriage and deciding as you go?
We're gonna head to the Castellanter Villa first.
Oh.
I don't think anyone else here has been there, have they?
No, I haven't. I've only heard good things.
Where do you see this place?
Has Harlow been there?
I don't think
No.
so.
Oh, okay.
Fumbling my maps again. Bear with me.
And once we get in the carriage, I want to give Aldous the song that I've been carrying around before I lose it, or.
All right, tell me your route. I put the map up there.
It's pretty much almost directly west from where we are.
Right.
Yeah. There
What
it
time
is.
of day did you head out there?
Not too early. I'm guessing we'll probably be out by like 9 bells.
That
guess-
sounds right.
We could just head down to Delzorin and take that all the way to the villa. Almost. Make a left on Diamond and we're right there. You can't miss the place. It's a magnificent walled estate.
Wow.
Yeah, so Donovan and I are, wrapping up, prepping the carriage and everything in the wagon, and then I let everybody know that it's good to go and to get loaded up and hop in.
All right, and you're on your way.
Sweet.
You see all sorts of citizenry out here. Young people, mostly like well-to-do actually in this area of town. All ages, all different tradespeople walking to and fro, making busy in the morning.
Before I forget, I'm gonna pull the scroll with the song on it out of my my messenger bag and slide the little window open that is into the carriage and reach in and just say to Aldous, I keep forgetting to give this to you. It's probably safer that you carry it than me. I'm probably going to lose it. It's magical, is all I know. A song used to, what I was told, to summon a powerful familiar. If it's something you're interested in, if not, I might know someone you could sell it to. I'll reach back through the window with the scroll if you want to pop it up, DM, and show it to Aldous.
Yes.
And over the sound of the wheels across the cobblestone, I'll sort of yell out to Donovan, so where did you happen upon this?
Actually, it was when we were at the Castellanters, or at least tied to that. It was taken from, I think, a wizard that Roland killed. Maybe I killed them. I actually didn't return it. It was given to a wizard that we were traveling with then. And she has since left. She had written the last few lines, but sadly I can't recall what they were. It may rely on you, your ability to finish the final verse. But once it's finished, it's my understanding that you can summon a familiar, something unique. She seemed to be impressed with this, as if she recognized it.
Well, I'll take a look. Perhaps some of my connections at the Order of the Magus.
I put that in everyone's journal. You can pull that up. You should be able to.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm not entirely sure that she knew the last verses. I almost think it almost seemed that she came up with them herself. But I don't know anything about that kind of thing. I'm sure you'll be better versed in how to handle such a thing.
Well, you flatter me.
You certainly be better than I am. Music has never been my forte, so...
Maybe we'll hear some music at the villa.
I did the last time we were there. Beautiful music. Saved the musician, actually. She was a singer who was nearly assassinated. It's where I got my dagger, imp sticker. Killed the imp that tried to assassinate her. It's a really interesting story, but I'll have to share it with you later.
Sounds
Aldous,
good.
roll an Arcana check.
Alrighty.
Did you look that over, or did you just stuff it in your pocket?
Yeah, I would say briefly. I skimmed it.
You have no idea what this thing is. Donovan didn't seem to impart what it actually is supposed to be, but intriguing story, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know more. I wasn't paying much attention.
Oh, it's alright.
I'm sure we'll learn more about it and figure out the rest.
Yeah. It looks to me to be holy magic. Which isn't something I know much about, unfortunately.
You can learn. Smarter than I am.
The carriage comes to an abrupt stop.
Uh-oh, menacing music.
And you hear a ruckus outside your carriage. You couldn't have gotten a couple of blocks away.
Oh, man.
You're all inside the carriage, unless, who's up front?
I definitely am up front.
I'm up front with Rhea as well.
I'm typically inside.
So Ray, you don't see it at first. The horses have a hard time pulling the cart all of a sudden. And you look behind and you see several large creatures holding onto the carriage, preventing it from moving any further.
Holy
And they're
shit.
jerking it quite a bit. Those creatures look like this, and there's several of them. And this. You see this character, and you also see this now whirring around your head, and then it flies off almost instantly 20 feet away, but it keeps those eye stalks looking at you.
Hey guys, I think we have another problem here. There's more enemies. It seems like we can't ride anywhere without, some sort of pest, but we need to take care of them.
Assassins! I'll jump up onto the roof, spin around, and jump up onto the roof of the carriage.
What's everyone gonna do?
To arms!
I mean, we've got to fight them off.
Are your characters on this? Tell me they're on here.
No, not
I don't
yet.
think so.
Why would they be?
Why would they?
It's not like I was preparing for this game or nothing. Alright, hold on. Hold on, music.
Oh, shit.
So they've completely stopped the carriage.
The horse is still trying to pull it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Rhea, what are you going to tell the horse to do?
Well, I tell the horse neigh and to stop because we can't keep going with these.
The horse immediately stops.
Yeah, and then immediately tell the group, all right, time to fight. Everyone get ready.
And you're kind of being jerked around in this thing now. Like, side to side.
I'm opening the door as I do, and I'm I'm gonna climb on top of the carriage. You said that there was something flying. I want to try and like reach up towards that one.
Roll. Everyone, roll initiative.
All right.
Here we go. Yeah, Aldous.
Yeet.
Very
Red
nice.
with a good one too. And I dropped the ball. Whoa! Oh no, that's not good. Joanna with a 22. Paula's got a 9.
One, two, three. Jeez.
There's quite a lot of those.
All right, start saying what you're gonna do, especially if you have a high initiative. While I get the rest of these initiatives out.
I'm on top of the carriage, and I'm going for the whatever one is going, whatever one is flying or whatever one is up high. That
Green guy.
the green guy, and I'm gonna swing upwards at him with my. We had a rest, so I'm all recharged. I'm gonna hurl it at him in case he's not close enough to me. Azure Edge, obviously.
That is.
Oh, I'm having trouble with. Hold on, roll 20 being a dick.
Look at the size of this initiative. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5. 5 bugbears. You got 1 left, and I'm guessing that's a dwarf. Kind of looks like a dwarf.
Kind of looks like those other guys
Yeah.
we were fighting last
One,
night.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, these are bugbears. The 6 guys. That little.
Yeah.
That little.
Yeah, I think it is a Duragar, the like underground
The
dwarves.
dark core. Dark
Grey
dwarf.
dwarves. hmm
What
Oh,
are the green guys called?
They're like, I forget, watchers or.
Watchers. I
They're
want to
like-
call them a beholder.
Yeah,
but-
they are. It's exactly. They're like
Gazers.
little gazers. That's it. They're like little beholders.
Oh, okay.
They're only like the size of a bowling ball.
Uh-huh.
They're much smaller, and from what I have gathered, I don't know that they're not as frightening as their larger
Something-
cousins.
I think that's what I was dreaming about last night. Those things.
Oh, Jimmy bounced out real quick. Hold on, he's back.
Should we refresh, maybe?
See if he's gonna refresh here. There he is. He's coming
Okay.
back. It's coming back. He just threw too many creatures at us all at once. This is roll 20 telling him that,
Mhm.
like, trying to murder the party.
Okay.
Still, do you see him yet? Does anybody see Jimmy?
I did.
Oh yeah,
while
maybe
were
you
away.
should refresh,
go
Donna.
ahead.
Hi.
There they are. All right.
Oh my gosh.
You've
What
too
a
many
mess.
monsters, man. You're throwing too
I
many
know.
monsters.
Here you go. There's your music.
All right. So how
You
many?
get the- So let's get this turn order in the right order. And I still have to roll initiative for the gazer.
Wait, this can't be right. I'm all the way at the bottom.
And for this character.
Wow. Oh, that's horrible.
Joanna!
So, although it's small, my first instinct is to go for the one that's flying, just because it's not on the ground. And so I'm going to use one of my hurls of Azure Edge. I'm climbing up over the carriage. I've already gotten on top, and I'm going to throw it upwards towards where it's hovering above us.
Did a picture of it just pop up when I clicked that button, or no?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, like a whole modal with a bunch of info.
What? Oh, right. Not the character sheet.
19.
19.
Yeah! Yeah! Starting off good.
See you later, Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
Roll your damage. It hit. Oh, you did. Holy crap. You got 13 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Azure Edge takes this thing out of the sky and whirls around in the air, does a complete circle, and ends up back in your hand, and you see the creature fall to the ground.
Okay, good. Now that's out of the way.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive. That was a pretty big threat, actually. Unbelievable turn of events. So,
Totally believable.
Aldous, you're next, it looks like.
So I imagine I'm like still inside the carriage, but can the windows open? Like on the,
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's a window on the door. I'll open the window and I will cast Eldritch Blast to whichever creature is closest. So, do you think that's a bugbear?
That it is a wait. Yes, they are bugbears.
Okay.
I think you've seen these creatures before.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm having that problem with the tabs again. It's so weird. It's like stuck
Oh.
up under my browser thing,
Huh.
and I can't move it. I'm trying to, and I can't.
Close everything else out on your computer.
Oh, there. I was able to.
Eldritch Blast.
All right.
19!
Wow.
That's the shit.
Nice.
All right. So that's 6 damage.
Can you point at the one you were attacking?
Let's say it's kind of hard to visualize, but
Here. I'll bring them right up on you. How about that?
okay.
You guys waited for them to come to you as
Uh-huh.
you came out of this carriage.
Okay, so I'll say it's this guy.
All right. So wait, what's his? You definitely hit him. 6 damage. Taking it off right now.
Okay.
All right, and let's see. This bugbear attacks Joanna.
I think you're short one bugbear there on the initiative order here. Am I wrong?
Oh, really?
Okay,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Let me see who's missing.
It's the guy.
Bugbear.
It's the guy that Aldous just hit.
Oh, thank you. Perfect.
Cool.
All right, so this bugbear attacks. This one is attacking Rhea.
Are they like jumping up onto the carriage now? Like it stopped?
They haven't yet. No, Joanna did get up there since she got. I wasn't going to let her get up there that easy, but she won the total initiative, so I let her jump up there. But
I had that natty 20.
the rest of you were met around where you came out of the carriage, if you in fact all did so far.
I was gonna turn on the seat and jump onto the roof with her, but that's all right. Whatever. I'm last in initiative, so.
All right, so he misses. This
Correct.
Ha! Smash him, Rhea.
I think it's Aldous' turn, is it not?
I just went.
The
That's right,
Duragar.
That's right. So this guy, right? He raises his. Do you see this guy? Did it just pop up?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a heavy crossbow-looking thing, kind of attached to his hand, and he raises it up.
Oh man, he's so cool.
Yeah.
Do we know if his hand has been like amputated, or is it just like a weapon he's holding over it?
You can't tell from this, it's like a combat scene around your carriage right now. You're trying to get a good look, but you don't see what the whole deal is there. Maybe he just slips his hand into this contraption, becomes an extension of his arm or something like that. So anyway, he raises that. Shoots at Donovan.
Oh shit.
And I think he misses.
I didn't see it in the chat. What did he roll?
What?
It's not in the chat. What did he roll? My armor class is a 15.
Oh wait, it did not. Oh, didn't submit it there. Oh! 2 piercing damage, Donovan, as this crossbow bolt shears through some of your clothing on the side of your arm. And you smarts! Ah!
Asshole.
The gazer would have been next, but he's gone, so
Thank you, Joanna.
another bugbear.
Are people like running all around the street now that this is happening here?
Yes, they are. They have already. There's no one on these 4 block corners. There's no one now. You do expect to see the watch anytime soon, though. All right, so bugbear. And another miss from one of these Morning Star looking weapons, bludgeoning weapons, smacks down around. You're not even sure who he was aiming for, Ray or Donovan. Nonetheless, this creature swinging at you misses. And Ray, I believe it's your turn to possibly strike back at that creature or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'd like to attack that same creature back. So
Go
let's
for it.
see.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And does that get it?
It does. 16, right? Yep.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
You get a second attack.
Oh, did I thought I did the damage. I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry.
It's all right.
That's why. Okay, I got excited.
Oh man.
I thought you can take a second attack, can't you, with like your special
Well,
ability?
yeah, but I had something else lined up.
Well, either way, it hit.
Yeah.
It did. What'd you do? 2 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's loud.
And for my bonus action, I want to cast Shield of Faith on myself. So I have +2 bonus AC, but I'm concentrating on that. So
What's your
just
AC
until-
now?
right now it is 18, so I'll be at 20
Wow.
until that concentration breaks.
That's awesome. 10 minutes. That's the shit.
One
Well,
of
the
these
next turn I might
creatures-
break it.
One of these creatures throws a javelin through the air. What does it do? And it hits you, Rhea. You never saw it coming. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
22. Oh.
Harlow, it's your turn.
Can I use baby fireball?
Yes. It's a
Um,
cantrip, right?
Yeah.
What's the proper name? Oh, we'll see it when you put it in the... And who are you going to use it on?
I'm not sure which bugbear is closest to me, but I want to use it on one of the bugbears.
Okay, the closest bugbear. Got it. A flame is produced in Harlow's hand, and she hurls it at one of these into the foray here.
I'm thinking this guy might be the closest.
All right, and you got to click on it to hit, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Go for it. I missed which one you picked, though. Okay, I got it.
Come on, Arlo.
Here, I'll turn up the music to make it even more epic. Does not hit. It whizzes past this and a couple other combatants here, and you see it disappear behind a couple of, one of your companions and 2 of these large creatures. And this creature...
Natural one. Does he hit his friend?
Natural 1. Wow. Tried to swipe at Joanna on the roof and fails miserably and bounces off the side of the carriage and gets stuck with one of the wheels. His boot is messed up. He snarls in frustration. Roar! Oh, they don't. He does say one thing. What does he say? What does he say? Get him! These guys killed Gorath. Is what they say. Yeah, Lewis.
Korath?
Gorath.
Gorath.
I think that's the bugbear we killed last night at the docks. Just guessing.
Didn't take the time to ask his name.
Did you want to join your friend?
God.
Yes,
Fucking
right.
gangsters.
Joanna decapitated him before he could scream his name.
He's just walking up. Hi, I'm Golorr. And Joanna's like,
oh, so awesome.
All right, wait, who is it? Harlow did her thing. This bugbear's going. Did he? Did he
One
go
more. There's one more bugbear before
yeah,
me.
he went. There's one more, yeah.
Oh, this one with the javelin. He raises it over his head, throwing it seemingly into the crowd of you.
Oof.
Hitting Rhea.
Okay. That's fine.
Oh.
For
She
4
can take
piercing damage. Still not
Rhea,
like-
you have your shield, don't you? I mean, like, you're okay.
Yeah, it still hits, but I can heal. I'm at 16 health, but I can heal up.
Your shield of faith doesn't help you.
Nope. Puts me at 20. And 22 still hits.
Gotcha.
So much for faith.
Oh, Aldous. All right, so let's see here. Donovan's last in. I'm the last in line.
I am. And with that, if I attack the one that rolled a natural 1, is there a chance I could get advantage?
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not even going to wait around this time. I will reach into my coat, draw my first pistol, reach to my waist, draw my second pistol, and point both down at the one that so horribly missed and got his Morning Star. I believe it was it this one that rolled the natural 1? I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Oh no, it was I think it was this one here. The same one that Harlow attacked. Because it was attacking at Joanna. I'll drop to a knee on top of the carriage next to Joanna so she doesn't chop my head off with Azure Edge, and I'll point both pistols, one in either hand, down at this bugbear and blast away twice. Here we go. This is the first. Oh, the first one misses. Second pistol. 25.
Oh.
That's a hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So to that one, it does 7 points of piercing damage. Boom!
Minus
Alright.
7. Got it. All right, Joanna, you're standing on this roof. One of these creatures just swiped at you, missing horribly, and then Donovan stepped up and shot it squarely, taking advantage of his fumbling. And you look around at the chaos around this wagon. You don't see any watch yet, but 30 seconds have passed. 6 seconds have passed, really. What do you do?
Is the one that Donovan just went for, is that closest to me, or is there another one that's like, because I'm at the top of the carriage. My first instinct is to go to wherever is closest.
I think that one's pretty close to you.
Yep. It is.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that's the back of the carriage, so I'm gonna go for that one. But I'm gonna roll first before I decide how I'm going for it.
Oh, 26! Holy shit!
Okay, so since I'm at the top, I'm just gonna take 2 big steps to the edge of of the carriage, since I'm assuming he like kind of fell down a little bit. Donovan kind of like kept him down, and I'm coming in. I'm not hurling this time. I'm wielding Azure Edge with 2 hands coming up from top, straight shot downwards, jumping off of the carriage.
Nice.
Oh my boy.
And that does 10 damage.
Dang, this thing is feeling it now, having taken multiple wounds already. -10. Duly noted. And then this one, right here, attempts to crash down on Rhea with its Morning Star. Hitting, doing 16 points of damage.
Holy crap.
Oh,
Well, I think, yeah, that puts me at 0, so I'm knocked down at least.
yeah.
Oh, Joanna, Bugbear, Aldous.
Okay, well, I think seeing how damaged Rhea is, and now that she is close to death, I will I'll hit open the door, and I'll step around to the front of the coach where Rhea is, and I will cast Spare the Dying.
Yet again. What are you at, 0 hit points?
Yeah, she's at 0.
Not good.
So touch Rhea, who has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. So I don't have to roll or anything.
What does stable entail exactly then? Would that be like 1 health or just like not? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Did we ever decide what that actually meant?
What is it?
So it basically makes the creature stable.
You get 1 point. You have 1 hit point.
Okay.
You're stabilized.
Okay.
And you hear what you would expect to in the middle of the nice part of town. You hear the watch whistle in response to probably citizenry going to seeking authority for a combat happening in their beautiful neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear it. You hear a second one. No one sees watch yet, but you hear they must be aware.
Okay.
And this...
Could I don't want to retroactively do something, but
Go
could
for
I
it.
could I like stand in front of, or like between Rhea and this guy?
Yes.
I want to sort of just like do one of those like no.
Yes.
Thank you.
And another one of these creatures rains down a blow upon... This time upon Harlow. Oh! Doing 17 points of damage.
Welp.
Oh no.
How many hit points do you have, Harlow?
19.
Whoa.
I'll try to heal us up.
So, Harlow is injured and maybe stumbling to the ground from a square hit
Oh boy.
from this creature. And you see all of a sudden they stop, almost as if in response to hearing the whistle. And they start to disengage, making sure, putting their weapons up and slowly stepping away as if on guard for any opportunity attacks you might take. And these creatures all apparently start to disengage from you. Probably going to run from the watch, is what you would assume.
I want to attack somebody that's running away.
You would just attack at disadvantage. You can certainly take an attack.
Well, I think it's Harlow's before me. Actually, it's Aldous. No, it's Rhea would be the next PC to be able to do something, I believe.
Yeah, it would be Rhea, then Harlow.
Then Harlow, then me.
I mean, I can do like inflict wounds, like do some sort of ranged attack as they're running away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, if they're disengaging, then I guess we don't have to worry about taking more damage.
Hopefully.
Boop, 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 boop. You hear that?
There you go, Rhea. Way to get back.
Yeah, so as they're trying to run away, I attack the one right in front of Aldous.
Got it. Let's see here. It does not seem to inflict the intended wounds.
Oh, man.
But the sentiment carries through as these things disengage. And
Harlow, eat a good berry.
That was the plan.
one of the first officers that come on the scene says, "What's going on here?" As these creatures just duck out into their respective alleys.
Oh, can I take an attack on one of them
Yes.
at disadvantage?
I thought you weren't. Go for it.
No, I'm gonna take that turn to reload one of my pistols and fire at the same one that Joanna wounded. Joanna was at the top of the turn order. Rolled a hit at disadvantage.
Go for it.
11. Missed. Boom! Shit.
For my turn, can I run over to Rhea and share my good berries with her?
Yes.
Cool.
So as you
Thank you.
guys collect yourselves, watch members come on the scene, and one of them says, "Gunpowder. Where'd the gunpowder come from?"
One of them was firing on us, I'll shout, pulling my coat around my holster. Xanathar thugs, assassins! Attacked us right here in the street.
Who are you? Why is someone trying to assassinate you?
Blackwell's Union. We're investigating the matter between Xanathar and the Xenarim. That's why they attempted to kill us. Charisma check?
What is that? Yeah, you can roll charisma.
Oh, shit, I rolled with disadvantage. I
It
should've.
points on the dead creature on the ground. Is that?
There you go. Yes!
Whoa.
The Gazer has been following us, leading the assassins to us. This is my carriage. We're Blackwell's Union, an adventuring party based in Troll Skull Manor. Members of the Lord's Alliance, on our way to the Castle Enter estate. Assaulted.
You on official city business?
Allied with the Magistan Protectors Guild. You can speak with Jalester and Captain Staggett.
Perhaps we should summon the Magister.
Well, perhaps you should summon Captain Staggett. He can vouch for our status within the city.
Captain Staggett's in the dock wards these days, but he wouldn't be any use to us here.
Well, he knows very well what we're doing here, and the fact that we were attacked in broad daylight by these fiends and assassins is... Look, our friends are nearly... I'll point at Rhea. She was nearly killed. Best to hunt down the bugbears. They went in that direction. I'll point in the direction that most of them ran. There was a dwarf, one-handed, crossbow on his left arm. He was leading them.
There's a couple of these watch and guard now gathered around you, taking note of what you're saying. Takes a look at Harlow, who is obviously beaten up. Rhea looks like she's on death's door. Why would these creatures be trying to kill you?
We've been investigating Xanathar's guild, the war between them and the Zent. We were on our way to the Castellanter estate for an official meeting at the villa when we were assaulted.
I just don't see how these events are connected. We will contact Captain Staggett, as you said, and where is this adventuring party to be found?
Troll Skull Manor is where we can be found, just next to the bomb, the explosion that killed so many the other day.
Oh, are you the adventurers from Troll Skull Manor?
We are Blackwell's Union.
Yes. All of a sudden, the guard gets much more chummy at the mention of that. Well, we appreciate you standing up for the citizenry like we heard about in Troll Skull Alley last 2 days ago now.
Well, I can honestly say I have never been more happy to see the City Watch. And that's truth.
Okay, well, we'll help clean up this scene. Can we help you back to your manor?
We're late for an appointment with the Castellanters. We'll be continuing our journey there. Perhaps you could provide us with an escort, as it's obvious that we're getting closer and closer to the heart of the issues that have created this war between Xanathar and the Zent. Perhaps you could spare a man or two to escort us so we won't have any further problems on our trip there.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
Thank you
yes.
so much. Your name? I'll ask her.
My name is Zed.
Zed. It's my pleasure to meet you. Please, the City Watch is always welcome at the bar at Troll Skull Manor. Lift your spirits. We'll always welcome the City Watch. A discount for you and all your men. Thank you so much for your service to the city.
Appreciate it. No. Nice to feel welcome.
I'll sort of chime in, walking up to the side of Donovan and ask if maybe they have anything for our two friends who are wounded to help them regain their health.
All we could supply is some padding or some water. Don't have any elixirs. We don't carry that kind of gear.
Okay.
And they proceed to turn around, discuss it with a couple more of these watch members, and seem to assign two of these guard to escort you to your destination. Probably just in case you're ambushed again on your way, to make sure you arrive safely as you intended.
We could.
They start to clean up the scene.
Is there any way we can get a hold of the gazer that Joanna killed?
It's laying on the ground over there.
Thank you, Harlow.
Shit.
Anybody in the group have an issue with me tossing the lifeless gazer onto the top of the carriage?
Not at all.
Gross.
I don't have a problem. I don't know if the watch will think anything of it, but
I'll say something to Zed. I'll say the gazer, evidence of what happened here. I'd, if at all possible, to provide it to the Lord's Alliance, and to the Magists and Protectors Guild. I'd like to take it for examination.
You rolled a 20 on your charisma check, right?
I did.
Yeah. So
thank you so much, Zed.
They would normally take it for evidence. But
I would say
you wrangle it out of them.
A free meal for you, Zed. Bring your family or whoever. You'll be a welcome guest at Troll Skull Manor. Lift your spirits.
We appreciate it.
No, I appreciate it. My name's Donovan. These are my friends, Joanna, Rhea, Albus, Harlow. You can find us there should the watch ever need us. I'll offer my hand.
Perhaps we'll come and get an autographed menu from the tavern.
Would be my pleasure.
I'll go over and grab it, Donovan.
Thank you. It's gross.
I'm just gonna pick it up and throw it in the back seat.
As Joanna's doing it, I'll be like, but the velvet.
Aren't you going to ask her to try to talk her into eating the heart of her enemy or something?
Let's hit it for candy.
Yeah, I kind of want to like shake it out and see if anything falls out.
Mm-hmm. Make it into a piñata.
Yeah.
So you guys okay to continue? A couple of you are injured. You want to move on? Where are you headed?
Yeah, now that we're out of combat, I definitely wanted to cast a heal.
I have some friends at the Temple of Tamora. I may be able to get their blessing if you want to save your strength. We can stop.
Or, I mean, maybe at the villa we can...
There, too.
Something might be there.
The Castellanters want to speak to us for a reason. I'm sure they have access, or potentially they have access to healing magics or something of the like. If you want to wait.
I want to. I mean, I'd like to just cast something for the time being. Nothing
that
too
sounds
much.
good.
I get that.
On just both Harlow and myself. So it's 1d4 plus 4.
1d4. Wait, you cast that shit on me too, bruh? Up to 6 creatures, cast it on me.
Oh, I didn't know you're missing health. Okay, yeah, you too.
Yay.
So we all get 8 health.
And then for Donovan.
And for Donovan.
Donovan gets 2. Thanks, Rhea. I'll if Rhea and Harlow need to rest in the back, I'll ask Joanna.
I can sit up
Albus.
front.
There you go. Yeah, sit up front with me. Bring your
Yeah,
axe.
I'll hop in the back.
Yeah, I'll just kind of be holding on to it with one hand.
And we'll allow the guard. I'll give them a moment to escort, get in front of us, and the short distance we are from the Castellanter Villa. I'll let them escort us there.
All right, and no special approach. You just take Del Zora into that last.
Yep, to Diamond Street, and then just make a left and park the carriage right in the street, right up next to the wall.
Got it. Okay, let me get you there.
I'll ask one of the guards, hey, could you just hang around for a moment and watch the carriage? So, please, I can, if you wish, I can, a free night of drinking for you and yours, husband, wife, at Troll Skull Manor, and lift your spirits. Just keep an eye on things for us. No.
Who are you talking to?
The guard, one of the 2 guards that escorted us. Hang around for a couple of minutes.
Oh, yeah, certainly.
Oh, thank you so much. Hey, ask for Donovan, and I'll make sure that you're taken care of. Well met.
Well met. Nice to meet you. All right, I got to put 2 more characters on this map. Sorry about that. I think I'm missing
Be right back.
All right, so you guys show up to this palatial estate with high walls. You can see there's a very large yard beyond these walls because there must be hills within this compound with trees on them. So you see some of that greenery beyond the wall, but it's a tall wall. And you see this beautiful estate made of stone, even something Rhea could appreciate as architecture, obviously made on old, trustworthy foundations. And I guess you get out of your carriage, walk to the front door. You tell me.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So the first person you meet is Billiford Crowell, the same person that came and introduced himself, came to your residence, the tavern rather, and introduced himself as the master of the house for this estate.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Oh, good day."
Willifert, was it?
It is.
Oh, well, we're here as you requested.
Williford dresses in a sharp black suit and wears thin-rimmed spectacles. And
Like it.
he is actually an aging male tiefling. And he greets you as a professional butler and shows you all due respect. Thank you for accepting the Lord's invitation. We have been preparing for you. Weren't sure when you were going to come, but we've been prepared all the while.
Well, thank you for being flexible. I'm sorry we couldn't be here sooner.
Oh, it's no problem at all.
We had a few encounters on the way here, but thankfully we've managed to make it out.
Oh, did you? And you see the doors beyond Williford are open, and two children come into view, playing, running after each other.
I kind of look at the group because I want to go play.
And
Go play Harlow.
the one child says, "Terenzio, give it back." And the other, the boy says back to the other child, "Elzarina, you'll never find it." And then they run out of view again, and then back into view, and then who's obviously Terenzio comes back into view. And he looks right at Donovan. Says, "Hey, I remember you."
You do, lad. From the Midwinter Gala, I assume?
Yes. And they run out of view again, chasing each other. And Williford holds the door open as if expecting you to walk in.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was just to say I'll nod to Willifert, thank him, and I'll I'll walk in.
Are we too late for breakfast, Wilford?
No.
Excellent. I'm famished. It's been a long ride.
And as you all walk into here, let me actually see if I can.
Place is fancy.
I'm actually not sure what you guys can see right now. Is the dynamic lighting on?
It's not, but we can see.
No, I can see pretty much everything.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, and you walk into this entranceway here.
I can't get in.
Oh, shit.
Let me.
Oh. Hold on a second. Jeez. You all move in. Y'all should actually be a little smaller, I think.
You know, it works.
And then you see this gentleman.
Oh.
Come into view.
Mm.
Actually, here, I'll put him on here like this.
Looks like he needs to get some sun.
Oh.
He's ginormous.
All right, maybe I shouldn't put him on there like that. Hold on, how do I get some? Yeah, he's too big.
Oh.
Anyway, that's what he looks like.
Do I recognize him from my last trip here?
You do. And as soon as you do, he introduces himself. Victoro Casalanta. Pleasure to meet the group of you.
Is he the patriarch of the family?
As far as you know, he is. Oh, I just clicked on the wrong thing.
Is somebody doing whippets? I can hear like oh, there. Yep.
I know, seriously. I was like, what the heck is that?
Somebody, yeah.
It's like an old Chevy.
Who's not saving? Who's not
With
sharing
that-
the nitrous? Because I could use
Yeah, someone's doing helium.
fill my balloon. Because this. Yeah. I do
Dusting
recognize.
off my keyboard.
Oh, okay. That's good stuff too. That dust off. I do recognize him now that you've shown me the other picture. Victoria, you were Donovan from Troll Skull Alley, the Manor. Lift your spirits. We met at your Midwinter's Gala. You summoned myself and the rest of Blackwell's union here. Sorry we couldn't be sooner. Sadly, we were set upon by Xanathar assassins on our trip here. Pardon our delay.
You know this person?
We met one time. It really, I don't even think he knows who I am. I'll whisper it.
Why didn't you tell me?
I kind of only half know him. I met him for 2 seconds. It's just like,
Roll a charisma check, Donovan.
persuasion?
Of course.
Oh. Natural 1. Rolled a 9, but it was a natural 1.
I think Aldous should try some charisma on it.
Yeah, right.
Because he's like, wait a
Maybe
second.
I should try to see if I just don't make a fool of myself.
I just did. I'm all covered in blood from the
He says,
bugbear.
Donovan, don't be modest. Of course I remember you.
No.
It's a pleasure. You've made quite a name for yourself in the short time since the Midwinter Gala, I understand. And he closes the book that he had open in his hand and leans on the cane that he dons with the other.
Oh, well, and this is Aldous, a friend of mine, Aldous Blackwell. This is Victoria. This is Joanna. She's a soldier and warrior that's joined Blackwell's Union. Rhea, a priestess and
He
cleric.
bows. With every introduction, he does a very courteous, respectful bow. He he seems to be reading each of you for, does he like extend a hand? But he sees everyone's pretty like everyone just kind of nods back unless you say differently. Donovan looked like he was about to go in for a hug.
Yeah, until I picked up that he was just kind of like, yeah, don't touch me. And Harlow, priestess and the heart of Blackwell's union.
I'm playing with the kids, but I wave hi from wherever I'm playing at.
Well, it's my pleasure, I assure you, to meet you all. Come, sit down. And he leads you through this hall over to this area. Can you see this, or is the okay?
Yeah.
There's no sense to add dynamic lighting to this.
Breakfast. Oh, I can't. Oh, there. I'm in the room. There we go. Oh, well, I shouldn't have. Thank you so much.
Yes. So, yes, the matter why I asked you here, you see we have, and he closes the door behind you, and motions to Williford as he does. Get some food for our visitors. And Williford says, already on it, sir.
I'll wake it, Joanna. Yeah, got us some breakfast. Told you there'd be free food.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm starving.
So, hold up a minute.
Is there a bottle of wine on the table here?
There is, of course.
I will pour glasses for
you
myself.
look at it, and he starts to motion over to it. Oh, yes, of course.
Oh,
yourself.
Thank you so much. Parched from the long ride here from the eastern side of the North Ward. I'll pour glasses of wine for everyone.
You know, if you're parched, Donovan, water would be much more helpful.
I'll get there. So you've summoned us. I can only assume it has something to do with what happened here during the Midwinter Gala? Or is it something else?
Oh, no, nothing concerning the gala. You see, it's kind of a delicate matter. My children are in peril. I could use an ally in what seems to be amounting to a grand game.
I don't think I understand. I mean, they seem fine. They're playing with Harlow.
Yes, well, you see, to make ends meet, really, to save us all, it seems I've made a pact with some nefarious forces. And if I do not act quickly, I fear my children's lives may be at stake.
What do you need from us?
Well, from what I understand, I don't know how much you are aware of the significance of the Stone of Golorr.
Oh, yeah. I most definitely am. I'm actually trying to seek it.
But I am aware that it is the source of a great amount of wealth. I know you are aware of this item because the person who tried to deliver it was specifically bringing it to the group of you. So I figured, having already made acquaintance with Donovan in the past, a guest in my home. I figured it was best to be forthcoming with my problem, and perhaps we could reach some sort of agreement. And of course, you'd be very well compensated. Um, I don't know the exact wealth that this may lead us to, but the group of you would certainly be cut in for 10% of whatever it is, which I'm sure would make you all beyond fabulously rich for the rest of your lives. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about numbers by any means. It's really relationships and figuring out who we can trust. We're practically neighbors.
I'm gonna like finish my first glass of wine, kind of licking my fingers from the food, and be like, "Sounds good to me, sir."
Oh, you said he looks at between Joanna and Donovan. You said Joanna, is it? Well, thank you for your confidence, and I appreciate that. You would be supported. My resources would be your resources, of course. There's something else I would have you know. Since again you've been so forthcoming yourselves, I happen to be aware that this stone is missing its eyes.
The stone has eyes.
Right, as Aldous says that in response to Victoro's describing this item, you do recall it was described to you as a stone with 3 eyes embedded in it. Yes, apparently, and my point in telling you this is that I believe I have procured one of the eyes.
What do the eyes mean? What is the stone without the eyes? Do they have some sort of secret power to them?
I do not know particularly, but what I am assuming is that it needs its eyes to see, and the Stone of Golorr, after having done some extensive legwork and research on the matter, I am aware the Stone of Golorr can see a great many things. Raya, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You said you had an interest in the stone yourself. Whatever for?
I have had dreams about it and about its power, and I know its importance, and I, understand if within the wrong hands, it can be, devastation. And I just know I need to get my hands on it to get it back to its rightful place.
Generally, you are correct. In the wrong hands, much devastation indeed. That amount of knowledge, apparently, that it has, or has access to, of course, in the wrong hands, could do a great deal of damage. I assure you, my intentions in acquiring the wealth supposedly accessible through the stone is merely to save the lives of my children.
By any chance, do you know where we can find the other 2 eyes?
I do not know, but as I compile more research, I hope to gain a better idea. Not that I don't have ideas already. I just don't know what direction to point you in. But if I become aware of anything, trust me, the group of you will be the first to know. I'm not going around looking for odd adventuring parties to help me in saving the lives of my children. You seem to be very close to this matter, perhaps closer than you realize, and, well, you seem to be a formidable bunch. I have resources, so I think we can help each other.
So
Sorry, Donovan.
No, it's all right. Sorry.
This eye, do you have it? Can you show it to us?
I do have it in my study.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Certainly.
We'll wait here.
And fine. And you see Wilford starts to come in with, oh, here I have the wrong music on. You're still hearing townfolk music. That won't do. Wilford comes in with a couple of other helpers, finely dressed helpers, with an elaborate feast. And you smell it before you see it. And it's pretty amazing. And
yeah.
Victorio proceeds to lead you through this, back out into this chamber here, up these stairs, and then let me see if I have...
Oh, wait. The food just got here. Do you just want to bring it down to us? Like, we just meet you here.
It's a security measure.
All right, you know what? It's probably best to see where you have it secured.
He nods at you and then looks back at Aldous. Shall we?
I'll nod.
And the two of them leave the room, and the rest of you are free to. These two servants also start filling glasses of a dark liquid, and then what is obviously wine. And by the looks of everything around here, it's probably, I don't know, the best food Donovan certainly had since he's been here last, and maybe the best food that any of the rest of you have ever had. Although Rhea's taste, it depends on her perceptions. Is Rhea one for the font? Does her culture reach over into what the humans? Some younger dwarves do appreciate the crafts of they're very inventive, those humans.
Yes, I'm very open-minded in that sense, and I'm willing to try foods of other people and cultures.
So this is the best food you've ever tasted with that open mind. Let's see here. I was going to bring you to the second floor. If I find it. Here.
So Aldous is going to go with him to the second floor.
I'm going to move you all up to the second floor because I have to.
But Aldous is the one that's actually present. Okay.
Yeah, I imagine I'm less interested in the food.
Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, Alice.
What are you interested in?
Interested in this eye.
Victorio.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Okay.
about.
I'm trying to find.
Sure.
I'm gonna be like, so is there a Mrs. Victoro?
Yes, there is. Yes, Amalia, you would love her. She's delightful.
Under my breath, I'll be like, not for long.
Oh, and this is my study is just beyond the bed, and he leads you through a beautifully appointed, unnecessarily large bedroom with just opulence dripping from it.
It just happens to be next to this bedroom.
So
Just through the bedroom.
The bedroom. The ballroom. Wait, the bedroom. Yeah. I'm picking up what he's putting down.
You have a lovely house.
Oh, Thank you very much.
Oh, I mean, house. It's
Our-
a villa, right?
Our family is very proud of it. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know, they really should be.
So, here, let me see. I'm having a hard time finding the right stuff. He leads you into his study. You see stacks of papers as if he's in the midst of a few different projects, possibly. You imagine he deals in business. He's a rich man. You imagine these are like business dealings and stuff like that. And he pulls a small box off of one of the shelves of his desk and opens it up. You went through this room to get to this room. And when you went through this hallway, up these stairs and through this hallway, you did see the children run up here as well and run on the opposite side of the house. When you went towards the bedroom and the study, the kids went the other direction. You're not sure where, but through a different set of doors. And this place is really huge and everything is beautiful. Carpeting over marble and just extravagant. So he opens this box and he shows you what looks like a small marble. You don't know how else to describe it.
May I hold it?
Certainly. Plops it in your hand.
I'm just gonna do just to do it an Arcana check. See if I sense anything in particular.
Ooh, good roll, Alice.
This item is undoubtedly of a magical nature. Beyond that, you have no idea, but without a doubt, it's magical, and not common magic. This looks like an artifact level magic.
So I'm assuming we'll be looking for two similarly shaped stones like this, marbles.
I would suspect so. And Aldous, if you can impress upon the other members of your group the time sensitivity of this, I would be most appreciative. I don't know what else your endeavors are or dabbling in. I know there's a tavern there. I'm not sure how much time the group of you have been spending, and much deservedly so, your hard-earned wealth. If you could impress upon them to prioritize this for me. And he seems to choke back a bit of a tear. For the sake of my children, Aldous, please. And he holds out the box for you to plop it back in.
I'll plop it back in and I'll really
Closes the box.
Lay it on. Oh, I love children. They are my favorite thing. Anything for the children. They are the future.
They come running in, like flailing their hands in the air. And they run through.
I'm trying my best not to like
barf a little in your mouth.
Yeah.
Can I just yell hi, Aldous?
Could we get rid of them?
Yeah, you'll be with it. Is Harlow with them? That's so funny. Yeah. I love it.
Oh, Harlow's with them, right?
Yeah, because Harlow's playing. I love it. But returning back to Victoro, I'll ensure him that I'll make sure that the group is aware of the time sensitivity, and I'll inform him that we've already been discussing about the matter, and we'll keep him updated with our progress.
Oh, yes. And please, we're having a very special occasion here during festival season. You guys, your whole group is more than welcome to attend whatever festivities. I'll have Williford forward you the dates. I don't have them on my mind right now, but you and the group are more than welcome to join us. We are having a fabulous feast coming up very soon.
All right. Well, I'm sure we'll take you up on that.
And he leads you out through the bedroom area, back out into this hall, down this set of huge stairs. It's like all sorts of exotic woods, all inlaid in different patterns. Must have taken 10,000 hours to build this.
Mm.
And he leads you back down. And he comes back into... Victoria walks back into the room with Aldous and says, well, I think this was... I think we're off to a fabulous start. I want you to know I really appreciate the relationship, and it will not go unrewarded.
Unrewarded, yes. Unrewarded. That's, I mean, as you can expect, as an adventuring company, we're being pressed on all sides. Most importantly, recently, and probably because of the same issue that you're dealing with, we've been hard pressed to deal with the ongoing war. I'm sure you've read about it in the dailies between the Zent and the Xanathar.
Yes, what up? What of it?
Well, that's actually why we were delayed. We would have been here closer to breakfast, although the feast, opulent, so excellent. But that is why my friend Harlow and my friend Rhea were both injured on our trip here. If there's anything you could do for them in the immediate sense, but
Oh, you mean healing? Yes, of course. I have something that would work. And he snaps his fingers. Williford hurries out of the room.
And so you seek the stone. That is what you want. That is what will protect your children?
Well, it's not quite as simple as that. At least my suspicions. Like I said, my investigation and research is ongoing. What I expect is that if this stone is to lead to a great bit of wealth, which is precisely what I need to protect my children, I suspect it will need its remaining eyes, and I suspect we will need to retrieve it from somewhere. Like I said, the details beyond that are beyond me, and you will be the first to know. All my resources are going towards this, and my resources are at your disposal as well, should you need something to aid you in your investigations as well.
And should we find the stone? You had said something about a percentage.
If it is what I suspect, 10% would leave you each with at least 10,000 gold pieces.
Well, in order to conduct our investigation or work for you, you understand that there will be expenses prior to the discovery of the stone. And we share your interest. We do. I think I speak for all of us. I'll casually look over my shoulder at everyone else. I'll focus my attention on Rhea when I say that. I think we all share an interest in locating this stone.
And I say, aye.
If that's the case, then there will be expenses associated with this. Blackwell's union, well.
Certainly. You can use Williford as your contact with our house.
Excellent. In that case, then, if you give Williford my information, and perhaps it sounds like he's going to be able to assist my friends Harlow and Rhea with their current conditions as a result of our search for the stone, that would be excellent. And I'll look at Aldous. There is an eye of this stone here.
Yes, what Victoria says is true. He has one of the eyes that fit into the stone. It's a small thing, a marble, like what kids play on the streets.
And how many of these marbles will we need to find to complete this artifact?
2 more.
Victoria nods and says, I believe that is the case, yes.
Well, then that will be also part of our quest. I think we can reach some sort of an agreement in working together. I'm assuming, based
Wonderful.
on your concerns about your children, there will be no formal contract, but Blackwell's union will certainly honor. What is it you seek, though, ultimately? You seek possession of this stone?
I only want the stone for as long as it takes us to retrieve whatever wealth is on the other end of it. After that, I have no need for it.
I'll look at Rhea when he says that.
And this person walks into the room. Ah, Victoro. Entertaining guests, I see. Amalia, meet the group. This is Rhea. And he points it politely and respectfully, motions his hand towards each of you as he introduces you. Joanna, Harlow, Donovan, and Aldous.
I'll nod.
It's a pleasure. And then I look back at Victoro and ask, when you say wealth, can you elaborate? Do you plan on selling the stone, or wealth as in the tremendous power?
I don't think it's a matter of selling the stone. I think it's a matter of utilizing the knowledge that it either contains or is able to see. I'm not quite sure the answer to your question, but that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting to find great wealth.
And
when the
what
stone
if
is made.
you do not find what you seek?
Wow. I don't even want to say it. But we are close now, I suppose. It is the lives of my children that are at stake.
I don't want to see any more children harmed. If, for the time being, they're probably safest with you. Should that change, you and I may have another conversation about their safety, but for now, they're probably best served by your own personal security. We'll work with you in...
There's Victoro, Amalia, and the 2 Castellanter children.
work with you in recovering the stone. But understand this is a partnership. And it sounds like that's already understood.
Of course. And like I said, my resources are your resources. As soon as I know any information additional to what I've told you, you will be the first to know. We will use Williford as our go-between. He is he is the house's master, so no one better than him. And he has direct access to me.
And he can always reach us at Lift Your Spirits at Trollskull Manor. But my friends, you said Williford would help them? The injuries they sustained due to the Xanathar?
Yes. And then Williford offers forward a set of vials and says, certainly, drink these. That will heal you.
Thank you, Willifred.
And they are potent healing potions.
Ooh, potent.
Oh,
What's that give you? What's potent?
I think it's referred to as an extra healing.
3d8 plus 3?
Sounds right, yeah.
There you go. 3d8 plus 3. Who else is injured? Anybody else that wasn't healed by Reyes? Joanna, were you hurt, or Albus?
Nope.
All right.
Only on the inside.
We got 15 minutes left, so however you choose to wrap, there you go.
Well, do we have much more business here?
I don't think we do. We will continue to investigate the matter of the stone, and we will continue to be in touch with you in regards to any information that you discover as well, Victoria. Well met. Thank you. I'll offer my hand to him.
He personally sees you to the door.
I'll wipe the scrambled eggs and bacon grease off of my face.
And in the
I'm gonna grab a couple of biscuits to go.
Grab me one.
Behind him, as you're leaving behind him, you see Amalia gazing wistfully at her children as they play with their toys. And he turns back to you with a sad look on his face. Thank you. He mouths to anyone still looking. He says, thank you.
I gotta ask. Wait, before we leave, I'll turn and look at Victoria and be like, how did it come to this with your children? Who are you indebted to, or is it Xanathar?
You're standing like at the doorway to his home, and he like looks like down the street. Perhaps a more private conversation. Like I said.
Well met. No need for further explanation. I'll offer my hand.
Odd relationships happen when you control this amount of wealth. I hope you understand.
I do. But we will have this conversation later. Well met. Thank you for breakfast.
Thank you, Donovan. All right. And you guys carriage away. Where are you headed?
Towards lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Down to the dock ward.
Harlow says, I'm hungry.
I'll give one of my biscuits to Harlow that I took with me.
They're like the best biscuits ever, by the way.
Yeah.
You're like, how do they make biscuits this good? I could live on these things.
I don't even know what a biscuit is.
And as soon as we pull away, I'll thank the guard for watching. If the guard's still there, I'll thank them for watching our cart. Tell them that they get a free drink at the.
You were in there for a while, actually. They're not there anymore.
Fair enough. Better.
I think they understood it to be. You realize they were only going to hang out for a couple of minutes in case you guys were rejected from this place, is what they were thinking. Once you didn't show up for 5 minutes, they're like, okay, we better rejoin her. You imagine that's what it was.
I will turn to Ray and be like, look, just so you know, my money, or the money, my loyalty doesn't rely on the money. My loyalty is to Blackwell's Union, We get the stones,
of course,
and the eyes, and whatever else we need. Your needs preface any other. But in the meantime, I would be willing to accept any assistance in terms of gold or whatever, as I'm sure you would. It sounds like we may be able to get some additional information out of Victoro before we find all of the eyes. Now that we know we're not just looking for one stone, we're looking for, we know where there's. I'll look at Alice. I'll be like, we know, like, the stone he had is. You think that's one of the eyes, right?
Yeah, it seems pretty clear to me. I felt something, at least.
So we need 2 more. It has 3.
And then the stone itself.
Right.
So we're looking for more than just one rock at this point.
Mm-hmm.
We find 3, and if necessary, maybe we can. I've been inside the Castellenter estate before. If I had to, I could probably acquire the stone without much issue
Mm,
if we had to.
yeah. I'm also kind of wary of Victoro's motivations in this endeavor.
Me too.
Did
Me
Harlow
too.
catch anything while playing with the kids?
Did she what? Catch a cold? Yeah, probably.
No. I was asking if she like did the kids say anything to her that like she might have thought it was weird or like
Oh, that's awesome.
Did you have fun playing with the kids, Harlow? Did
yeah.
you hear anything? What did you talk about?
Hey Dad, did Harlow catch anything?
They said a bunch of kid stuff that was just all laughable. They did
Mhm.
talk about a couple of imps that used to hang out in their bedroom, but they're not there anymore. They talk about their weird older brother that's not there anymore. Bits and pieces nothing you could put together. It seemed like a bunch of kid talk.
Okay, so I like nonchalantly tell you guys that stuff.
Okay. Well, Victoria didn't mention that they had an older brother, but that could just be a coincidence.
So let me know what route. I mean, definitely discuss amongst yourselves whatever implications. But tell me before we depart in less than
Yeah.
10 minutes. What's your route going to be? I think you indicated you're going to go to your lunch meeting now down at the dock.
Yeah.
Right. So
So
let's see
yeah.
where we're at.
Delzorin to the high road.
Yeah, so sort of backtrack towards Troll Skull, but instead making a right on the high road. And
Perfect.
maybe take that down to Snail Street. I think that's the way we took last time.
Yeah, I believe so.
So maybe, yeah, we can sort of retrace that via Snail Street and
And just to remind you, it's real foggy out. It's hard to see past a couple of blocks actually.
mhm,
But you make your way down there. You go through a couple of different guard checkpoints. They really have ramped up um, checking people through the different wards of the city. It takes a lot longer than usual. There's like a line at one point.
mhm.
Uh, but you eventually make it down there. First, you end up at that first pier. And you see there are tons of people down here now.
Oh, wow.
And you see where there were carnival workers fetching things and moving things about before. Now everyone is in. You see people in costume. You see clowns go by. Um, you see something actively happening in the big top. Um, you start to hear some music coming from one of these tents.
Great music, DM.
Where you headed? Down to the other dock where you
Yeah,
saw
I'd
the two larger
say
ships? Straight past through all this?
Yeah.
I didn't eat too much breakfast, so
We need lunch. Oh shit.
All right. And you see quite an event going on down here. People
wow.
on stilts, jugglers as you walk through, tossing things over your heads. You think you see a large person with tremendous breasts and a big beard
Uh-oh.
towering over a few of the people.
I'll be right back. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll nudge Donovan.
Why
Yeah.
does that nice lady have a beard?
Yeah. You don't want to.
Raya could grow one if she wanted to, but she refuses.
That's so cool. You should grow a beard.
No, clean shaven all the time.
Oh shit. We
And
will
you see,
walk right up to the front of that area.
see this scene.
Oh, wow.
All sorts of exotic animals parading through here. You imagine this is probably the parade that you've heard about.
Hmm. Wow, it's amazing.
And it moves past you. You also see obvious illusion of water, ribbons of water floating through the air. And you see a lot of people. You don't see someone standing there with a sign to invite you in or anything. You see just a mass of folks down here enjoying what is apparently their carnival.
Hmm.
Any drow? Dark elves?
You can roll an investigation check to see if you see anyone of that description. You see one of these laying around.
Oh.
Looks like a souvenir book.
I want
Says it's
one.
great.
I want one. I'm gonna buy one.
Perfect for children. Costs a silver shard. Do you hand it to the guy with the sandwich board sign and the big tall hat?
Yep. Buying one right now.
All right.
Buying one. What?
Then he also offers you this 1 gold coin. Gets you into all these.
1 gold coin for all of
Big
us.
top, the contest, the menagerie, the games, the prizes.
1 gold coin for all of us. I'll say to
What?
him.
1 gold coin each.
Oh, it sounds like such a bargain, and I'll toss him a coin.
Can I like intimidate him and kind of pick him up and kind of like hold him up over me?
He
So
says,
he can-
Whoa! You certainly could. That's what would happen. You picture it. It would take nothing for you to pick this guy up. Being a reasonably intelligent person, though, you realize that would be quite a scene amidst all these. Like, there's families and children around here.
I just want to do it quickly and be like 3 gold coins for
You don't
all
even-
of us.
You don't even. Well, yeah. Go ahead. Roll a strength check. But you should be able to do it easily, barring a critical fail. But wouldn't that be funny?
Well,
So, without a doubt, with ease, even like not even drawing much attention, you do it so well. You grasp him real quick. He's like, and he dangles from your grasp. And he just drops the tickets in front of you.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't have to pay him anything. I was just trying to bargain with him, but
There's
that
like,
works.
There's like 30 of them, and his feet are like kicking.
And then I'll put him down and thank him kindly.
oh my gosh. Well,
So that parade moves through and goes back out off this extended pier here,
mhm.
and moves down out of view.
Nice.
But you You see all sorts of games, throwing things at pins and into holes, and you see one group, one little family. I won the big prize! All sorts of fun going on around here, and you see two ships to either side as you look, and these are beautiful, huge sailing yachts. There's gold painted figures on the fronts of these. One of them, you notice, Rhea is a dragon on the front of the boat to your right. The other one has a some sort of maiden on the front of it, but they're just elaborate, beautiful boats.
Nice.
And the fun continues all around you. See all sorts of people. Oh, what did Donovan roll here? Oh, Donovan, you didn't roll your I don't see the roll anyway. But you do not see Drow.
Oh, right.
Investigation.
Right. Yeah, because we were talking to Zardos's representative. What was his name? Virtus?
Yeah, you remember it was Virtus. Hey, it's 10:30. So, sorry, I lost track of that.
It's okay.
So let's wrap up to
All right.
respect everyone's time. And everyone, I think, even Twyla might make it on Sunday. So I'm very excited.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Thanks for all joining in. You're all very cool.
I'm glad we were able
Likewise.
to get in for free.
Yeah.
Well done, Joanna. Well done. Save me.
Oh,
I'm
it's a
gonna,
steal.
I'm gonna just scale down and find the first turkey leg vendor so I can go get a turkey leg, and that's where she'll be before our next game.
That's funny.
You're totally going to jail.
I'd like to think it was quick enough that no one even noticed.
Yeah, it was. You did it masterfully, like I said.
He's
I'm
probably
kidding.
scared.
You're not going to jail. He's definitely scared. Too scared to tell anyone.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a great night. Cheers.
Love you
Thanks.
guys.
Thanks,
Good
guys.
night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excited to play Sunday.
Me too.
Twyla, what's your read on Sunday? You think you'll be here?
I don't know. We found out we have to be out of the place by 12, and it's an hour and a half away, so I might be back by then, but I don't know if anyone wanted to hang out after, because it's
Right.
6
That's
of
fine.
us.
It's fine. You'll be tucked in someone's pouch or something like that if you should show up.
I have an idea of what I want to do. I'm going to be a guinea pig and find the cotton candy and just eat all the cotton candy.
That's a great
Yeah.
plan.
Jump into the cotton candy machine.
Yes, and I'll just come out all sticky and gross.
We got you.
I love that.
You'll be tucked in either Aldis's or Rhea's or Joanna's or my pack safely at the end of your gluttony.
Yay.
Nice.
Be awesome. Great. It was awesome. Super fun. Thanks,
A lot of
kids.
fun.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
you.
guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.
See you guys on
See ya.
Sunday. Good night.
Later.
Night.
Bye.
Yeah.